Hello there everyone, so welcome to another episode of this Dwarves of Ered Luin campaign. You may notice things are a little bit different, so I already captured Gineard, and the last thing I need, regions control, I need another region, and that would have to be Goblin Town. But there are some developments. You may notice that we are at war. Yeah, the Witch King actually declared war on us, and if I am going to take Goblin Town, then I'm going to have to use all my armies. So I'm waiting for this one to arrive there, and waiting this one to arrive there. In the meantime, well, I guess we're going to have some fights against Mordor. Let's see if we can finish off their Lich King. For now, we're going to fight this initial army, with some random guards and standard troops, orc archers, some uruk archers there. Yeah, but nothing too fancy. We're gonna strike that one, I believe, because then we're gonna get. Well, he can certainly attack. He can certainly come in because he will have the Night Fighter. So I should actually attack the Witch King and abuse the Night. The Night battle. Let's send our own clan lord against him, shall we? Yeah, why not? Now, let me see a little bit of the terrain. It does seem like this is a little bit better. Yeah, it does seem like this is a little bit better. Now let's strike and let's go with a night attack. That's it. So what do they do have? Of course, the Lich King, the Witch King here, which is it's an Uruk bodyguard. Strange. Sauron's Will, which has a lot of attack. That's interesting. Then we have some Orc Maulers, very experienced Orc Maulers. We have some Uruks, that's the heavy infantry. Uruk Halberds, these guys are difficult. But this is the type of army that will not do anything against us. Morgul chosen, that's fine. How many archers does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have even more archers, and he doesn't even have. Hang on a second. He doesn't even have cavalry. It's amazing. So he doesn't have any cavalry. Let me reassure that. He doesn't have any cavalry, and he doesn't have anything that can face my Ered Luin Alberdiers. So this is done. This is done. He's dead. He's dead. Now we're not gonna fight it in the night because I want you guys to watch them burn. I want you guys to hear that Witch King die. They will actually fight to the bitter end. Hey, actually, it's pretty bright even in the night, so yeah, why not? Yeah. Yes, that's weird. Right, so it doesn't seem like we actually got a good terrain. It's better than I was... it's worse than I was thinking, but it's not that bad. Catapults will have the grape shot. Actually, you're gonna use just standard one for now. You're gonna deploy something like here, and that's where we are gonna start doing damage. These guys, I'm pretty sure that if I set up the stakes, well, let's take that away. They don't have any cavalry, so there's no problem with that. What else? What else? Of course, these dwarven orc hunters. I think these guys should protect cavalries, the catapults and ballistas. Then we're gonna have a very powerful line of basically these guys are impenetrable. Then my Ered Luin nobles, and I have some merchant cavalry that I just brought in from the last, from our reinforcements. I actually spent a couple of turns there getting my reinforcements up and running. So, hoping for this battle, of course. Now, what do we see there? Plenty of units, of course. Now, these guys, I'm pretty sure I need to go with them like there. And this guy, oh yeah, let's go over here. Now, these ones, I'm gonna make sure, actually, I'm gonna make sure that my archers are covering some other parts. So let's make sure that we run. And these guys, they will cover these catapults and ballistas, of course. Let's put them on shift 1, of course. Now, the ballistas are attacking, so there's no problem. This should be a fairly easy battle, actually. Let's fast forward it. Here we go. Let's watch them burn. Come on. Oh! Did you hit my own units? You did. You silly dude. Right, he has plenty of infantry, so let's just spread out our own. Come on, faster. Now archers, they're not using flaming ammunition. Ballistas are doing well. Catapults should use just a grape shot. And my archers are of course doing some damage. And my units, they are properly deploying. That's nice. Hi Sauron's Will, you're going to attack my Ered Luin warriors? Oh boy, well. If they're going to attack my Ered Luin warriors, they will have some troubles. They're already under attack by my archers. He's sending in some orc maulers there. Alright, no problem. I have decent infantry here. I guess I can send them there. That's it. Let's send them over there.
The battle is very much in our favor.
What do we have there? Some Miranda guards, some orc maulers. It's my Ered Luin. They will do that. These halberdiers are fighting Sauron's Will. Look at that. 30, 27, 26, 23. They're actually getting killed. Uruk halberds versus Ered Luin halberdiers. Let's see who controls the halberds better. Well, I'm only seeing their numbers diminishing, so that's actually a good control. And there they come. Who needs elves? We can do this. Now, of course, the archers are starting to do some damage. I'm reinforcing here. What's going on over there? Oh, he's sending in the Morgul Chosen. Nah, he's actually using the archers against that. That's nice. Or maybe my... Yeah, maybe my own men. Yeah, these guys are destroying that. Let's attack that Uruk bodyguard. These guys, let's just put them right there. Cavalry, let's go over here. Let's send some volleys here. Let's deploy over there. Ered Luins, you can handle these Morandan guards, can't you? Oh, these are orc warriors. Cavalry, let's actually deploy on the other side. Come on, we're gonna attack this area. Come on, let's deploy here. How is my catapults? How are my catapults going?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Now, where is the general? Where is the Witch King? It doesn't look like a Witch King, actually. For some reason, it's not actually the Witch King, which is strange. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cavalry, let's go in. My dwarven catapult seems to be killing more of my own men than his. Well, actually, they're gonna start hitting the bodyguard right there. Right. Charge did what I wanted. Let's position them right here. Right, you can see that my Ered Luin halberdiers can manage pretty well against Uruks. Or whatever. No, there's just no way these guys can push. Hitting some random guards. These guys are holding up. That's nice. And the Ered Luin halberdiers will close up. So that's an Uruk bodyguard. Let me stop you because you're no longer going to do anything. You're gonna charge over there. So far I lost 15% against such an army. I guess I should have taken I should have fought um, the whole army, you know, even with the reinforcements. I wouldn't mind. Let me take away the auto fire there. There's no reason for it. These guys, let's just pursue. Cavalry, you did manage there. Where's the bodyguard? There we go. Let's charge it up. Let's send my Ered Luin nobles
The
there.
enemy general
Oh,
lies dead.
there we go.
Crows have his miserable bulls.
Killed by a
And let
merchant
our swords
cavalry.
have his men.
Oh boy. What a waste. Witch King, Lord of Terror. Not too terrifying, is he? Oh well, I lost a unit of Ered Luin warriors and a couple of minor units there. This is still a fully functional army. Merchant cavalry, let's start pursuing, and that's it. It's cool.
The enemy army flees the field. After
Let's
them,
continue the
cut
battle.
the cowards down.
Come on, continue the battle. Right, killing these guys. I know that I need a couple more. Cool. If you wonder what I was doing, you know, just making them retreat, because if they are too spread out, they will follow incessantly. They want to kill them. Right, let's kill this guy. There's a couple of more units here to pursue. Yeah, let's go for it. You can see that on the minimap. Right there, we have some units. Yeah, just 3, there's no problem. Just don't want them to survive with anything. Right, 11 there. As soon as they are under 10, I guess they will flee. So even more than that. You know, under 20 units per, they will always die, I believe. It's a matter of percentage, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, exit the
Hear
battle.
all of the victory we have won here today.
So, plenty of casualties inflicted by the Dwarven Catapult. That's amazing. Look at the difference between the Ballista and the Dwarven Catapult. And it's the Ballista that earned the experience. So unfair. Now, Scouts, of course, did a lot of damage. Ered Luin Bombardiers did a lot. You can count on those. Look at that. Look at that. 200, 137, 193, 134. And they lost, 5, 11, 15, 14. And it's just possible. How do you break this? Trolls, of course. If they brought some Orlok High to break the infantry, then it would be different. Of course, they would manage to break the infantry. The formation would not be the best, and after that, that'd be it. All right, so their faction leader is dead. That's good. Right now, we should attack these guys. I'm gonna have to do a couple of battles off camera, guys. But still, let's see if I can kill another Nazgul. Well, probably if I attack these guys, they're gonna flee. They are in a position where I don't want to strike them, so... Hey, I could go against this guy, but I honestly don't know what does he have nearby. I fear that he might have some units nearby.
They shall not see me,
And still
sire.
kill my clan lord. I would
On my
like
life.
to see my clan lord deal with
They
them.
shall not see me, sire.
Yeah, there's a couple of armies here and there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use this guy and kill another Nazgul.
Leading the men with honor,
Well,
sire.
actually I won't.
A proud victory. An honor, my lord.
I actually won't. These guys or this guy. Is this a Nazgul? No, it's Uruk bodyguards. I don't know why they don't have Nazguls. Well, this time I'm actually going to receive the attack, I guess. Yeah, well, they do have some Uruk archers, so these guys will still do a lot of damage. I think going on with another night battle, it's much better. It's much better. I'll also evaluate the terrain. So let's go a night attack, and that's much better. Uvatha, Lord of Terror. Yeah, let's go for that. It's a very easy one. You know, always abuse the night attack if you can. You know, it's a trait, guys. That it's not it's not very. It's hard to say. It is game changing completely. I think it should be more like a chance instead of just select it and that's it. We are going to. There should be a little bit of chance there. But other than that, I think it's a very good trait. And no point not using it. Right, let's have these guys on the left for a change. Let's have these guys all deployed. Right there. That's it. Now let's have these guys deployed here to cover up this weaker point. Cavalry is going to go on the other side to cover that weaker point. And let's go with this. So everyone is on auto fire. These guys have flaming ammunition. I don't want that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what I can do here. Probably, of course, a complete owned victory. But I would love to see a little bit more, a little bit more of a resistance. Maybe some surprises will happen. Maybe my catapults will just destroy everything. Nice shot. Missed. Actually missed someone? I don't know how. Well, ballistas aren't going to miss. They actually are. Let's put it on ×2 while my catapults manage to hit some units. That's it. The first man killed. Which is amazing. How are my ballistas missing? Let's put the grape shot there. It's a much better way to cause damage. Right now I actually need these guys to go forward, so yeah. Let's go forward. Let's go, come on. Are my catapults going to fire the grape shot? Yes, they are. Let's see at whom. The Uruk halberds? Yes, they are. They did fire at Uruk halberds. Look at the damage they just did. Did you see that? Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Come on, catapults fire. That's it. You can see it arming right there on the back. Let's see what happens now. There he comes. There we go. Did you see that? Amazing. Lots of kills there. Oh, dude. It just hit. Do you see what happens when you don't cause?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do anything. You just killed more men than anyone would ever do. It's amazing. How many did they wipe out? Like a full unit? Okay, guess what? Dwarven catapults are excellent against other dwarves. So that's actually good to see, because that way I'm gonna use that. Right, they have some Ered Luin warriors there under attack by some orc maulers. Let's send my bodyguard. Over here, there's nothing they can do. These guys just don't have the strength to do anything. Yeah. He's just getting destroyed. My general, or my cavalry, can just charge over there. These guys can just enable guard mode. Let's charge on these Uruks. Actually, on these orc maulers. Charge them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
There we go. Plenty of them already killed. 30, 31. Let's retreat them once more. Let's activate this ability. Ballistas, you gotta stop that. Now let's attack the orc maulers there. Cavalry, what are you? Hi there. You're charging in on these orc maulers. You're still gonna get a lot of damage. Yeah, that's it. Let's just retreat here and better organize for a good charge. Archers, you're attacking those Uruk archers, aren't you? Yeah, that's a better way. These Uruk halberds are getting destroyed. Over here, everything is fine. That guy was thwarted. And cavalry can charge on these orc maulers. Let's see it. Good. A nice charge. Just killing them outright. Actually, I suffered a couple of casualties extra that I didn't want to suffer. But oh well. Let me just go for it right here. Archers, you can start attacking the Uruk bodyguards. That's it. These guys are going to attack the Uruk archer. Actually, you gotta stop firing there. That's it. At least doesn't seem like there's going to be a problem. Let's try attacking these Uruk bodyguards with this. Cavalry, get out of there. You made it. You know, you made it. Those orc maulers are going to die. Yeah, they're surrounded. No chance. Merchant cavalry, you can get away. You're gonna stop there. There we go. That was a nice shot. That's it. Oh, there's some orc maulers there as well. Hang on, stop it. Stop it. Don't want you getting killed. Right, I think these guys should stop, and these guys should stop, and these guys should stop the auto fire. Right now, the only thing that I need is successful charges. Let's go for it. There's the Uruk bodyguard. Let's charge them. Actually, he's gonna fight there, so... Let's send my own general. Come on.
The enemy
Yeah, it wasn't needed.
This is a clear victory.
So that's cool. 177. Did I get a couple of casualties healed after that? No, actually, I did lose all of those Ered Luin halberdiers. How many were there? 46. 46 with one grape shot. Amazing. All right, that actually, you know, this mistake actually will make me much, much more confident and much more wary about their catapults, you know, on the top. So I guess he won't be attacking here anytime soon. Now I'll be making a couple of a couple of other battles here, just to overcome these units. They don't have any generals, so yeah, I think I'll show you a couple of those, especially clearing up these, and then I'm gonna skip the turn, and we're gonna be able to start attacking here. Now let me pay attention. Right, there's no catapult there. There's no catapult there. There's two catapults here. I gotta be careful with those. There's no catapult there. And he has two catapults here, so I gotta be careful with those. Really be careful with those. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!